Hey everybody, I just wanted to close down by some thoughts of things that matter to me and that I'd like to share. I'm a big believer in DIY, not just because it makes audio affordable, but it gives you ownership of your experience. I think that most of us should buy more music than we buy gear, uh, and I like tube electronics. I like tubes because they represent a old technology, what we call slow technology. So it's a participation in a value system. Tubes are not the most accurate. Anybody who tells you that they are is either making a tube amp behave like a solid state amp or is lying to you. But they are the most pleasing to our ear. I like low powered tube amps because they're more reliable, easier to achieve good sound from, and more affordable, to be honest with you. That also means that I like efficient speakers. I like low powered amps and efficient speakers because it means that most of us, the 98% of us, can afford to get good sound from a system that may range between $5,000 and $15,000, depending on what your preferences are and how sophisticated you want your system to be. To that end, I like horns. I like horns and I like single driver systems most. So I love Klipsch speakers, I love Omega speakers, I love Zoo Audio, and I love all things tubes. If you guys have more questions, always happy to answer it. Lastly, if you can do custom cabling in your system, it is not because it costs more money and that's a demonstration of how good your system sounds. It's that it's most tailored to your listening in your home. I think that that's important. I hate looking behind someone's system or my own and seeing a rat's nest of wires. Everything in its place, as long as you need it to be. When you change your system, get new cables if you need it to be. Also, if you've invested in a system, whether for personal audio or 2-channel, and you've invested a great deal of money but don't have power conditioning, you have not answered all of the questions. When we choose gear, you should plan to own it for 5 years at least. If that's not your choice, save up more money and buy something that you do plan to own for at least 5 years. You'll be happier with the choice. Always, guys, love to hear from you. I'm always about little tweaks. I think all the little decisions make big ones. So feel free to let me know. Thanks so much for coming by.